What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Nicholas YouTube channel. Today is Tuesday. That means it's a Rogue Tuesday, and I'm sorry that yesterday's video was delayed. I know it is coming out on Tuesday, and we're still classified as main Monday. I actually recorded this Sunday, and I mean, if you already seen the video, you saw it. I'm sorry, like, it was late. If you didn't see it, it's an interview with Dylan Dreyer, who got the first seed day 1 and day 2 with an Evoltol deck. So it's really good to see that. You get to see what a regionals top cut deck looks like. So it's really good to see that. And for those who don't know, I did get top 32 at regionals. I was playing Groudon, and then day 2 I played Florges, hoping to play against a bunch of Selgor, Silent Lab, Trevenant decks. But sadly, there was only one person playing that, and I played against a bunch of auto losses. I played like 2 Landy Bats, a Metal, and a Night March. So it was just a bad day for me, day 2. But day 1 I did really good. I went 6-2-1, 18th seed going in. So but on Rogue Tuesday today we have a Nidoqueen Slurpuff deck. I think I said, did I say Nidoqueen? I meant Nidoqueen. If I said Nidoqueen, I'm sorry. But I know we haven't seen of Nidoqueen. We've seen Slurpuff many times, but we'll go over Nidoqueen real quick. And also, I know that the audio is back to where it was, where it's not cutting in and out. I had some people come up to me regionals, tell me they didn't really like it. They liked it more with the other one. I'm trying to get a mic. I don't have any money to buy a mic. They're really expensive to buy a good mic. I know you could buy like a mediocre mic and not have the best quality, but if I'm going to buy a mic, I want to buy a really good one. So I'm trying to get one. It's really hard for me right now, but we'll see what I can do. Alright, but here is the deck list. We got Nidoqueen, Nidoran. Right now I'm playing the Poison Sting one. The other one you could play, it's like a Psychic Energy. You can do 10 and like 2 for 30, but I just like this one because you can poison them. And then we do play Verbank, which can make it 40. But it does require 2 energy. They both have 60 HP and 1 retreat cost, so I'm not really sure which one is better. Then the Nidoqueen. I can't remember why I'm playing this one. Oh, because the other one has a 3 retreat cost, this one's a 2. They both have 90 HP. I think the other one can poison, but this one doesn't, if I remember correctly. But the main one here is Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen has 140 HP, so she's pretty tanky. 140 is pretty good. Poison Jab does 30. Your opponent's active Pokemon is not poisoned. And Dynamite Punch does 70, and this Pokemon does 20 damage to itself. Don't apply weakness to this damage. That'd be pretty bad if you punch yourself for 40. But the main thing here is we have Barrage, which is just like Medicham, which is this Pokemon can attack twice. So what you could do is you could punch 30 for 60, or if you have a Bangle, you can do 60 for 120, and since they're poisoned with a Verbank, that does 150, and that means if you're playing against an EX, they have to retreat, or they just get knocked out coming back into your turn. So that's what we're going to try here. We're going to try Poison Jab, and I guess you could Dynamite Punch or Dynamic Punch. You can punch 100 and then 100, but it's just really hard to get 2 energies on, or 3 energies on a Nidoqueen. What you could do is you could play, if you rather go the Dynamite Punch route, I would switch the Verbanks to Dimension Valleys and maybe bump it up to a 3rd one, and that way you can just Dynamite Punch twice and just do 100 and 100 and knock stuff out. So, but the only bad thing about Dynamite Punch is you do 20 damage to yourself, and if you do it again you do 40. Now you only have 100 HP and you probably want to get knocked out. That's why I don't like going the Dynamite Punch route. I'd rather just go Poison Jab for 1 energy. So that's what we're trying to do here. And we're playing Slurpuff because Nidoqueen is a stage 2. And we're playing a 4-2-4. So to help draw into the cards, we're playing Slurpuff, which of course has tasting, and you can draw into your cards. And if he's active, if he or she's active, I don't know what Slurpuff is. Obviously Nidoqueen's a girl because it's queen. But Slurpuff, if it's active, you draw another one. So you can draw 2 with Slurpuff. And obviously if you have multiple play, you can draw multiple during the turn. And of course one Drachi for a supporter. You know, search your hand for your deck and get a supporter, reveal it, and put it in your hand. It's really, really good. It should be almost in every deck nowadays, if you play Ultra Balls, I guess. Now that's the Pokemon. That's all we're playing right now. This is just a very simple list. I'm not trying to go too techy. I mean, you can obviously put Mewtwo in here because you play Psychic Energies. I don't. Mr. Mime maybe to protect the bench. I don't know, other things maybe. I can't think of anything else right now, but there's only two things coming to my head. It's Mr. Mime and Mewtwo. But that's the Pokemon. Let's go over the trainers and supporters. So of course we have computer search, just because, like I said, we're playing a stage 2 and we're trying to get them out as fast as you can. You know, discard 2 cards in your hand and get any card you want to. 3 rare candy. This is just to help you get into Nidoqueen. You know, you put a Nidoran and the next one you get rare candy the Nidoqueen and start doing its attack. Oop, wrong one. Not that one. There we go. You can start poison jab in turn 2. You play 3 of those. 2 repeat ball. Now this is just to help you get multiple Nidorans and Swirlixes out, because usually you start with Nidoran because you do play 4 of it, and if you open a repeat ball you can Nidoran and the repeat ball for another Nidoran without discarding stuff. And you do need a lot of stuff in this deck. You don't need to discard a lot of it. 2 switch, and this is just the case if they drag up a Pokemon and you just switch it out. Most of these Pokemon have 1 retreat cost except Nidorina, which has 2, but if they drag it up you usually just evolve into Nidoqueen. So that's good. Nidoran has 1, Jirachi has 1, Slurpuff has 1, and Slurix has 1. So that's really good. 3 Ultra Ball. This is just obviously just get Pokemon out. You discard 2 cards, get any Pokemon. 3 Burst Seeker, search your discard pile to get a supporter. 1 Coerce. Your bench is usually full, so you can automatically net 5 off that. And then whatever your opponent has down the bench, you can draw more. 1 Lysander, and this is just because most of the time you just want to attack whatever's in the active. Now they are playing like multiple baby like decks, like not EX decks. You can Lysander, pick what and bring up an EX if you need to. Now play 1 trump card, which of course you play shuffles all cards in your discard pile except for trump card. And it's just because if your Nidoqueen start dying, you get trump card in the back, and then when your Nidoqueen dies again, you send up Slurpuff draw. And it's just help to like cycle your deck, and Slurpuff is to help you draw when you trump card. 4 End, just because they're usually gonna take prizes first. Of course, End is always good because it's a comeback card. But each player shuffles his turn deck, draws many prize cards they have remaining. And we only play 3 Juniper. Like I said earlier, you don't want to discard too many resources. They're really valuable in this deck. And 3 Skyla. This just help you get like an Ultra Ball, rare candy, maybe a repeat ball, Silver Bangle. You can also get a Verbank, which is really nice. 1 Teammates, which is if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn, search your deck over 2 cards and put them to your hand, shuffle it afterwards. Like I said earlier, Nidoqueen kind of dies. I mean, it kind of is tanky, but when it dies, you can like Teammates for cards you need, like maybe a rare candy and Nidoqueen, or like a Slurpuff, or whatever you need. It's really good. 2 Verbank right now. I was playing 3, but it's, I don't know, it seemed kind of clunky. I needed some more stuff in here. 2 Floatstone. And you can just slap these Floatstones on Slurpuffs. That way when your Nidoqueen dies, you just set up Slurpuff and draw 2. I think if you're playing Slurpuff, you have to play Floatstone in your deck. It's really good. 3 Silver Bangle, and this is just so you can slap them on Nidoqueens and just start poison jab for 60s. And then 8 Psychic. It seems like a lot. I might cut it down to 6 and fit of the cards in here. Like I said, it's a very beta list. I might like cut 8 and then put this like cut 8 and put a Professor Letter, so that way you can Skylar Professor Letter. But I don't know, we're gonna roll with it and see what happens. Alright, let's see what happens. Like I said, okay, so we're playing against Tahi, playing Watercolors and Psychic. Oh yeah, I'll go first. And sorry if I'm quiet, I'm just really tired. I kind of just got back from regionals in Florida. I had to fly down there. So, it's been busy weekend. You know, you barely get any sleep at regionals. It's a lot of fun. So, alright, so we're going to repeat ball here to get into the Nidoran. But we don't have a supporter. Here we see a Nidoran's prize. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Andrew Wambalt messaged me, a good friend. Sorry, let's look at their deck real quick. I'm trying to see how many Nidoqueens we have. So 2. Okay, so we have 1 Nidoqueen prize. Alright, that's fine. So put the Nidoran down. We'll attach a Psychic. The most Miltank can do turn 1 is 10 for Powerful Friends, but if there's stage 2, it does 70 more. It might be a Napoleon deck. And if that's the case, it's going to be kind of bad. Here we see a chair, draw 3 cards. Okay, there's a Patrat and a Great Ball. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Pick a basic Pokemon. Or any Pokemon, not a basic, I'm sorry. Here we see an Oshawott come down. I'm not really sure. I guess we're playing against a theme deck, maybe. Or maybe I'll be surprised and it's something good. Here we see a random receiver. I don't see that anymore. Random receiver is reveal the top cards of your deck until you hit a supporter. And we saw a Pokemon Fan Club there. And there we see a pass from our opponents. Alright, so we don't really have anything. But next turn we can get a Nidoqueen out. So original scratch for 20. This is a very uneventful game. Where's a Rocky Helmet going to Miltank? Rocky Helmet, if I attack it, it puts 2 damage counters on my Pokemon. If I attack it twice, does it put 40 on me? We're gonna find out today. Oh, we're not gonna really find out because I'm just gonna Dynamite Punch it. I'm curious. Like, I kind of just want to punch it for 20, like twice, and see what happens. Let's see if this Pokemon has touched you. My opponent send a mad face. Don't know why. I'm sorry. Sorry, you have a mad face. Oops. I don't know what's going on. Never say water energy. Alright. Like I said, we can Dynamite Punches for knockout. Yeah, I'm just gonna Dynamite Punch him to knockout. I'm gonna show you what's cool about this. Oh, we can't. Oh, we can't either way. Huh. Alright, so we're gonna so we're gonna Dynamite Punch and then Poison Jab. So we took 40 there. Alright, so it does stack with Rocky Helmet. Now if this one does 20. Yeah, so Rocky Helmet hit me twice. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I should be like upset that that just happened, but it's okay. We might actually lose. What's the Oshawott gonna do? Or what's this thing called? A Samurott. Oshawott just evolved. Alright, so we're gonna put a Silver Bringle. We're not going Silver Bringle. We're just gonna Ultra Ball these two and hope Jirachi's in there. I didn't check for Jirachi earlier. I'll keep the Slurpuff. So we're Jirachi. We'll help my opponent. I'll give him in. Here you go, buddy. Have it in. Merry Christmas. So in. Their hand's still really bad. Why is this happening? But we can one-shot it. So that's, oh, we can't one-shot it. Why do I keep thinking that? Well, we can. I can do 70 and then 70 again to kill it. Let's see. Nidoqueen already has 50 left. So we're just gonna kill ourselves while killing this Samurott. That's okay. So we'll Dynamite Punch it, knock it out. Take a prize. I thought he sends up first. That's weird. I thought he would have to send up his Pokemon first, and I sent up mine. I mean, either way, I was going to send in the Nidoran. Opponent's playing a bunch of cards now. He's going ham, or she's going ham. I'm sorry. But we can't get a Nidoqueen this turn, so that's good. This is a very uneventful game so far. We learned together what Rocky Helmet does to a Nidoqueen, which is pretty exciting. I guess it makes sense because technically you are attacking it twice. So, oh man, we see another Rocky Helmet come down. That's not good. Alright, so what did Patrat do? Just collect, draw a card. Okay. So we'll put down the Nidoran. We'll not Ultra Ball, Computer Search these two. And we're just gonna get a Juniper and hope we hit a Nidoqueen. If we don't, I'll cry. Where's the Juniper at? Come to me. There you are, buddy. So put the Psychic here and we'll just Juniper. Whew, I thought I was gonna cry for a second. Alright, so we're gonna Ultra Ball the Silver Mango and Trump card. And get a Nidoqueen. Put the Nidoqueen down. And here we'll Poison Jab, which we do 20 to ourselves. Poison Jab again, knock it out. So next turn we can Repeat Ball for Nidoqueen and Rare Candy for it, which is pretty cool. That's why I like Repeat Ball a lot in this deck. So what is my opponent gonna do? Send the Oshawott, okay. Chair, draw 3 cards. Professor Litter, probably getting a Psychic Energy, I imagine. Probably try to power up this Gallade or Gardevoir, whichever one it evolves into. Routes can split stages. Oh, it's gonna go in the middle tank. Okay. Maybe once a Power Friends me for 100 or for 80. I don't know what Gallade or Gardevoir do. I don't even know if there's a legal. I mean, there is a legal Gardevoir, obviously. Alright, so my opponent doesn't really have anything, so we're just gonna Repeat Ball for the Nidoqueen. Put that baby down here. Put the Nidoran down and we'll just Juniper. See what we get. We get a Verbank. We'll Ultra Ball these two away. I don't have a Nidoqueen left in the deck, but we do get our first Slurpuff. Really slow Slurpuff. We'll attach a Psychic Energy here and Dynamite Punch probably whenever we need to. We'll just Poison Jab and kill the Oshawott. Sorry, Oshawott. Oh, there's another Nidoqueen. Perfect. I'm not really sure how this game would be going if I was playing against EXs. Sadly, this is going to be like my only game I play too. So, it's really late, and I know Wednesday I'll have a better game, I promise. On Way Back Wednesday, what do y'all want to see on Way Back Wednesday? Once again, I only have PTCGO stuff. I'm gonna try to talk to some friends, and I'm gonna talk to my friends and tell them to come to League. I want to be like, please come to League, so I can record some Way Back Wednesday stuff. But we see a DC going to this mill tank. Is it gonna hammer in for 60? I think that's what he's going for. He has a, I don't know. Oh, he's trying to paralyze me. Oh, he hit Tails though. Hey, we'll Rare Candy into Nidoqueen again. So now we got 3 Nidoqueens ready to go. We'll Course for 6. Put another Sworks down. Tasting for 1. We can put a Flowstone on the Slurpuff. And here we'll Poison Jab. And it's weak. Oh, here's a cool thing. So when something dies, I get attack it again. So, oh, there's a victory. That's kind of stinks. But since it died, you get attacked twice. So when something dies, it just sends it up, and I can attack again, which is really cool. There you go. Sorry, the video's not against an EX deck. I only had time to kind of build a deck and just test it just a little bit, try to get a good list. But you can see how it works. The Slurpuffs are really good. I know we had a slow start, but usually you're doing really good with the. I mean, it's fun. It's not super competitive. It's more like a just a fun league deck. I mean, it could cut. It's just gonna have a really problem. It's gonna have a really bad problem with all these megas and stuff. And Virizion Genesect, you just like almost just auto lose. I mean, if anybody's playing Virizion Genesect, and then you have an okay time against Flareon if they're not going too fast. But if they're going too fast and you can't Rare Candy into Nidoqueens and get multiple Nidoqueens out, you're just gonna lose. I mean, Bats is maybe winnable. It depends on when they flips, if they hit Tez and Super Scoop Ups. Night March is the same thing as Flareon. It just depends on how fast they get going before you start doing it. But I mean, you do play trump cards, so you can trump card them and Hope they don't draw into their compressors and all that stuff to slow them down even more. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. I mean, the deck's just fun. It's just a fun deck to play. So, alright. But thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. And for all the people who talked to me at regionals, I was really excited. I know a lot of people came up to me and said, great job on the YouTube channel and everything. And it meant a lot when people say that. I really do like that a lot. And hopefully you like the videos. And I promise that Wednesday's video will be better. And like I said, if you want me to play an older deck that can play on PTCGO, let me know and I'll play it. I'll try my best to get the cards. Alright, have a great day. Alrighty, bye.